Hey there, welcome to Chris's Texas Sports Podcast. I'm Chris, by the way. Today I look at the football teams in Texas, or the Texas colleges rather, that are in NAIA. That's the National Association for Intercollegiate Athletics. But there was breaking news as I started recording. I saw online and also saw on NFL Network that Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb has ended his holdout. This new contract is for 4 years, and Jerry's going to pay him $136 million with a $36 million signing bonus. Also take a look at the 1971 Cowboys NFL championship team and some other sports news from the weekend. All right, welcome back. Now look at the 2024 season for the Texas schools that play college football as part of the NAIA. We'll start off with the 2024 Nelson Lions football team. Nelson University used to be the Southwest Assemblies of God in Waxahachie. They're a part of the Sooner Athletic Conference from Oklahoma City, or based in Oklahoma City. Their head coach is Jared Hudgens in his first season. Last year they went 4-6 with a 3-5 record in the SAC, and head coach Greg Ellis resigned at the end of the season. Coach Hudgens had been the offensive coordinator and was promoted to head coach. The Lions are picked to finish fifth in the SAC by Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and they were picked to finish sixth in the SAC coaches poll. Next is the 2024 Texas College Steers football team. Texas College is in Tyler. Last year they went 1-10 with a 1-7 record in the SAC. They're picked ninth in the SAC in both Texas football and the SAC coaches poll. Their head coach is Jarrell Jackson. The 2024 Texas Wesleyan Rams. Texas Wesleyan is in Fort Worth. Their head coach is Brad Sherrod, who's in his first season. Last year they went 8-2 with a 7-1 record in the SAC under head coach Joe Prudhomme. Coach Prudhomme resigned after the season. The Rams are picked second in the SAC and by Texas football, and third in the SAC coaches poll. The 2024 Wayland Baptist Pioneers football team, they're in Plainview. Their head coach is Marcus Hinojos. Last year they went 2-8 with a 1-7 record in the SAC. They're picked to finish sixth in the SAC by Texas football and seventh in the SAC coaches poll. All right, coming up, a look back at the Cowboys' very first championship season. In 1971, the Dallas Cowboys won their first NFL championship. Under head coach Tom Landry, was also the season they moved into Texas Stadium. They opened the season with a 49-37 win over the Bills in Buffalo. They beat the Giants 20-13 in the last game at the Cotton Bowl. And they beat the Patriots 44-21 in their first game at Texas Stadium. They won the NFC East. They beat the Vikings 20-12 in the NFC division round. They beat the 49ers 14-3 in the NFC Championship game, and they beat the Dolphins 24-3 in Super Bowl VI in January of 1972. Quarterback Roger Staubach and linebacker Chuck Howley made the Pro Bowl. Other things that happened in sports in Texas in 1971. Muhammad Ali beat Jimmy Ellis in the Astrodome for the NABF heavyweight title. The U of H football team lost to Colorado 29-17 in the Astro Bluebonnet Bowl, which was played in the Astrodome, which was also the Cougars' home stadium. You know, I started following sport. I've followed Texas sports since 1979, when the Bluebonnet Bowl was still played in both, first in the Astrodome, then for a couple of seasons back at Rice Stadium. And I don't ever remember it being referred to as the Astro Bluebonnet Bowl. Maybe I missed something, but I always remember hearing just Bluebonnet Bowl. Anyway, Texas football won their fourth straight Southwest Conference championship. The Southwest Texas State football team won a share of the Lone Star Championship. And some sad news, TCU head football coach Jim Pittman died after having a heart attack on the sideline against Baylor and Waco. The Horned Frogs ended up finishing third in the Southwest Conference. I read about that in a magazine article at a doctor's office in Houston. It was an article about not only about that, but also when a few years later when Kent Waldrop from the Horned Frogs broke his neck and was paralyzed after that in the game against Alabama. In the ABA, the Texas Chaparrals lost in the ABA semifinals to the Utah Stars. More college football now. Trinity won a share of the Southland. In high school football, the state champions were San Angelo Lee in 4A, Plano in 3A, Jacksboro in 2A, and Barbers Hill in Class A. Back to NFL news, the Texans and the Cowboys wrapped up the preseason. The Texans beat the Rams 17-15, while the Cowboys lost to the Chargers 26-19. CeeDee Lamb's got a lot of work to do before the season starts since he missed training camp. Anyway, the Astros split 4 games with the Orioles over the weekend. Last night's game was on Sunday Night Baseball. I watched it. And on SportsCenter after the game, they talked with Alex Bregman, who's been having problems with his elbow. He told him he slept on it wrong. The Rangers dropped a series to the Guardians over the weekend. The Bernie Little League team finished 4th in the Little League World Series. Good job. Congratulations to them on a good season. This weekend, the college football season kicks off. In the SEC, Texas hosts Colorado State. Texas A&M hosts Notre Dame. In the Big 12, Baylor hosts Tarleton State. Tarleton started their season this past Saturday. It was on ESPN. They beat Sam Houston State 26-23. Houston hosts UNLV. TCU plays at Stanford. And Texas Tech hosts Abilene Christian. In the ACC, now SMU started their season this past Saturday too. They beat Nevada 29-24. On Saturday, they host Houston Christian in Dallas. In the AAC, the American Athletic Conference, North Texas is at South Alabama, and Rice hosts Sam Houston. UTSA hosts Kennesaw State. In the Sun Belt, Texas State hosts Lamar. In Conference USA, of course, as I mentioned earlier, Sam Houston plays at Rice, and UTEP plays at Nebraska. Here's the preseason top 25 polls. First from Dave Campbell's Texas football. Ohio State number 1, Georgia number 2, Texas number 3, Oregon number 4, Notre Dame number 5, Alabama number 6, Miami number 7, Mississippi number 8, Missouri number 9, Penn State number 10, Utah number 11, Michigan number 12, Arizona number 13, Kansas State number 14, LSU number 15, Tennessee number 16, Florida State number 17, Oklahoma number 18, Texas A&M number 19, Clemson number 20, Oklahoma State number 21, Kansas number 22, North Carolina State number 23, Louisville number 24, and Washington number 25. In the AP preseason top 25, Georgia is number 1, Ohio State number 2, Oregon number 3, Texas number 4, Alabama number 5, Mississippi number 6, Notre Dame number 7, Penn State number 8, Michigan number 9, Florida State number 10, Missouri number 11, Utah number 12, LSU number 13, Clemson number 14, Tennessee number 15, Oklahoma number 16, Oklahoma State number 27, Kansas State number 18. Wait a minute. Oklahoma State number 17. And Oklahoma is number 16. Number 18, Kansas State. Number 19, Miami. Number 20, Texas A&M. Number 21, Arizona. Number 22, Kansas. Number 23, Southern Cal. Number 24, NC State. And number 25, Iowa. 26 and 27 will be under also receiving votes. There's going to be a 12-team college football playoff starting this season. Well, I guess I'll let you go. I thank you for checking out my podcast. My name is Chris Carlisle. Now on a Wednesday, look at Texas's junior college teams. Be sure to hit the download button, leave a like and a rating, follow or subscribe on whichever platform you listen on. Goodbye.